Hello, lovelies, and today we're going to be talking about South Dakota potentially passing their anti-trans bathroom bill. It's the way they phrase it is saying that the person who is using a restroom must be using a restroom of their biological sex that they were identified as at birth. Which, well, it may not be an anti-trans bill. It's really not hiding that it's aimed at transgender people. It's really fucking annoying because it's like, for one, they think that transgender people are gonna attack them in the bathroom. No, all we want to do is take a piss, take a shit, and get the fuck out of there. And who wants to stay in a bathroom long? They're disgusting places. If people are attacking them and they're usually talking shit about one another, like, oh, did you hear Becky from the office? He's fucking a Mark. It's like, no one cares. Let me just use the restroom, sit down to pee, sit down to shit, and leave. It's none of your business. And they bring up the statistic, well, there might be some people who attack women in these bathrooms. And, it's a possibility. It's also a possibility that, guess what? If someone is that fucked up enough to go in a bathroom, what do you think a transgender an anti-trans bathroom bill is going to do? Fuck, if they're really that, in that type of way, they're probably just going to go in no matter what the fuck you say. And then be like, it's because I'm trans. No, it's because they're a fucking idiot. We just wanted to do it beforehand. Okay, now maybe talk about some the more parts of the article. It says the state passed a bill Tuesday in a 20-15 vote after the state house approved it 58-10 last month. It now goes to Republican Governor Dennis DeGarde's desk. If he signs off on it, school restrooms, locker rooms, and shower facilities that could be occupied by multiple students may only be used by students of the same biological sex. And it's really, really dumb. Because for one, originally he said, I'm not even going to meet with transgender people to talk about this. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll meet with someone like the equality groups. He's going to be meeting with the Center for Equality to understand the concerns. And what he's not going to realize, if he passes this, it's going to cause more issues. It honest to God is, because it's going to put trans people in greater risk. If they have to use a bathroom that is not the bathroom they identify with, and they're actively presenting. Now, if they weren't presenting as the gender they identified with, yeah, then it's like, yeah, you should be presenting, because it's best to be safe than sorry. But if they're presenting as the gender they identify with, the one they know they are, then it's, guess what, not your choice. And to tell them what bathroom they're gonna use, because they know what is. They just want to get in there, look female or look male or whatever they want to look, and get out. Because they don't want to stand there any longer. They're more uncomfortable than you are. Because of these greater risks. I mean, there's people who've been shot in these bathrooms for simply using a bathroom they identify with. And if you think a trans person who is going to go through that is not going to be scared as hell and wanting to get the fuck out of there, then you're a fucking idiot and you should be hit. Swear to God, we should not have to talk about this. I'm gonna quote John Oliver for a second. We know how this ends. We know what happens when you take the anti-civil rights side. No one's gonna give you a statue saying he told people where to shit. It's just not going to happen. I think that quote's pretty funny because it's really true. Because we know how it's gonna work. It's gonna know what happened to the lesbians and the gay and the bisexual community. They're going to be like, well, actually they mean that harm. They're actually pretty nice. And yeah, let's just give them the laws to protect them from harassment. And then everyone's like, yeah, and they're going to cheer on the people who were like, yeah, they helped them. And if you just really, really think that in 20 years, it's going to be like, yeah, he fought for the rights to attack trans people and make sure they weren't safe in a space they felt comfortable in. No one should be that worried about going to the bathroom of getting attacked or assaulted. And that's just fucked up to even think that for a second. People are like, well, they might be put at greater risk, but they are also weird and they don't understand it, even though there's actual scientific fucking evidence to show it. It's not voodoo evidence. There's actually some evidence to suggest transgender is actually a thing that has existed for a very long time. And actually, most cultures have had it at one point in their thing. Some Pacific Islander ones do. The Ojibwe, Minnesota, and Canada have it. It's called Two Spirits in the Native American community. I'll put a link in below to show you, to just, like, you know, if you want to do some research, like, oh, this is actually quite interesting. That would be great to study. So, yeah, I'll put that in the links. And it's, again, it's just, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you honest to God think a trans person is going to attack you or child, then that's not going to happen. It's just not fucking going to happen, because we're more uncomfortable in the bathroom than you will ever be. It's just the truth. It's really just the truth that we don't like being in there just as long as you like don't being in there. So why would we want to spend time in a place where we feel just as comfortable? And let me scroll up. Blah 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 blah. Where is it? Oh yeah, and a reasonable accommodation could be a single occupant's restroom or unisex, or the controlled use of a restroom or locker room. They both state. This is what really pisses me off, actually, since I remembered to read this. But blah 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 blah. And it's somewhere around this where it says, as long as it doesn't cost the school money or the place excess amount of money where it break your budget. For one, you think that's gonna help? No, it's gonna hurt, because you're gonna be like, oh, there's them transgender kids. What happens if they're trying to be stealthy? Like, oh, I don't want people to know I was born as a male or a female. I want to just use the bathroom, be me, and be happy. And what happened if they can't afford, like, this is for males, or this is only, this is for, like, any gender unisex bathroom or locker room? Then you're directly putting them kids in consequences that they might be killed or harassed or bullied into suicide. If you think that's funny or anything like that, fuck you. Simply fuck you. That's how I'm gonna put this at that. Now, if you actually want to debate these terminologies and all that shit, okay, leave a comment and we can discuss this. I'm gonna end this right. Okay, to reiterate a couple things, it's not a law that should ever be passed in the first place. It's gonna put more people at risk. Now I'm gonna actually end this video. I'm gonna by saying, lovelies, have a good day. Message the fucking senator or phone call him or do whatever you choose. I mean, the governor. Goodbye. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Bye.